learn about the history journey of one of the regal province of Region 11. Davao de Oro, formerly Compostela Valley, or also known as Combal. A story we should talk about and we need to study. The land of Davao de Oro. Davao de Toro is a local travel agency in the Philippines offering an all-exclusive local tour in Davao de Oro that includes tourism, travel, accommodations, and hospitality services. Let's talk about the history of Davao de Oro. History of Davao de Oro. The province of Davao de Oro was formerly known as Compostela Valley and was carved from the Davao del Norte province by virtue of Republic Act 8470. Ratified on 8 March 1998, it celebrates its founding anniversary every 8th of March, and ratified through a plebiscite held on 7 December 2019. Prospero S. Amatong was the first governor of Compostela Valley, who held the position only for a day on 25 March 1998. As he filled his certificate of candidacy for the congressional, Attorney Jose R. Caballero succeeded Gov. Sarmiento as the first elected governor of Compostela Valley. From 1998 to 2007, Arturo T. Chonky May became the second elected governor of the province from 2007 to 2016. He was succeeded by his son Beautiful Rod L. Uy, who became the youngest governor of the province's history at 31 years.
Mabuhay! I am Abigail Entabulao, representing the tourist destinations in the beautiful place of the province of Davao de Oro. The most awaited sea of clouds that only reveals itself to early morning risers as the magic only happens in the morning. Next is the best nature park and inland resort that offers an escape from the urban hassles and let you experience a break that only nature can give. Lake Leonard is one of the popular tourist spots in Davao de Oro that covers more than 200 hectares. Georgetown is your one-stop adventure destination where you can relax and unwind with your friends and family. Davao de Oro also offers resorts where you and your friends and family can enjoy enough to refresh your tired body and relax your busy minds. If you are looking for the perfect ambience for a weekend getaway, then Taytayan Hydro Island Resort is definitely the perfect place for you. Owl Falls is one of the frequented Davao de Oro tourist spots. Despite its popularity, it remains raw and pristine. One of the unique islands that is buried within thick mangroves. Davao de Oro is filled with the promise of treasure and endless opportunities. It is a range of vastlands and interspersed with diverse but united inhabitants. Traced in nature's abundant, truly, Davao de Oro is a blessed province. Expand its horizon, widen opportunities, strengthen connections. Davao de Oro envisions to become more progressive and prosperous province, a province offering limitless opportunities, most especially to its inhabitants. success and opportunities. Davao de Oro, Davao Regions, and new Davao venues.
research, and learn about the past of the Mindanao province of Sulu, as well as about its culture, religion, and governing principles. But first, let us witness the beauty of Sulu. And now, let us talk about the history of Sulu.
So the Sulu, also known as Seaworld, has a turbulent history. Its people have always prided themselves on their cultural and political independence. In the mid-15th century, the missionary adventurer Abu Bakr converted the islanders to Islam. He married a local princess, ascended to the throne, and transformed his island principality into a regional Muslim state. The Moros, as the Spanish called the inhabitants, were never subdued. The Muslim territory attracted sea traders, shell and coral producers, fishermen, pirates and slave traders. The residents maintained extensive regional contacts and raided areas as far away as Malaysia and northern Luzon. After a series of U.S. campaigns from 1899 to 1913, during which John J. Pershing, the later commander-in-chief of U.S. forces in World War I, first distinguished himself as an officer, the people of the archipelago were subjugated. Under U.S. administration, the archipelago was treated as a separate unit, and civil government was established in 1914. The reigning Sultan abdicated his civil powers in March 1915, retaining only his rights as head of the Islamic faith, but sporadic fighting between government forces and autobans continued. The Sultan ceded the Zulus to the Philippines in 1940, and he maintained sovereignty over the Malaysian state of Sabah until the 1960s. Civil authority has been met with a resistance in the form of illegal trade and piracy. His Smugglers use the island's numerous coves and hidden passages to transport goods from Sabah to Luzon and Mindanao in a small craft.
And now, it is time for me to take you on a ride. Come and join me to explore the beauty of Sulu. So what are we waiting for? Fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the journey. Let's go!
The first one is the Tubataha Reef. Tubataha Reef is one of the best diving spots in the world due to its vast and pristine underwater ecosystem and thriving marine life. It's the first Philippine tourist destination to be inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1993. The vibrant coral reefs here are home of to iconic species such as barracudas, rainbow runners, tuna, and countless others. Because of its biological importance, both local and national authorities have pledged to protect it. Next is the Pala River. The Pala River is Sulu's longest river and an excellent location for boating, swimming, and whitewater rafting. It comes from the Talipao municipalities where pristine forests still exist. The third one is called the Walled City. Davao, the world's smallest walled city, demonstrates how Sulu warriors bravely fought against foreign colonizers. Unfortunately, neglect is hastening its demise. One of Sulu's historical tourist attractions, the local authorities should re-energize efforts to preserve it. Next is the Banga Island. Bangas Island is known for its crystalline white sands and crystal clear waters that gently splash on the shoreline. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Sulu and could easily compete with other popular beaches in the Philippines. Coral reefs thrive here as well, making it an ideal location for scuba diving and snorkeling. And then the last one is Mount Datu. Mount Datu offers a panoramic view of Jolo and Malungas Islands towns. Because of its cool climate, it is often compared to Baguio City and Tagaytay City, making it a popular summer destination. Visitors will also have the opportunity to see the tomb of the legendary Raha Bakita.
The Sulu musical instrument, when categorized, all fall under the four major classifications of musical instrument as classified by the Horbostonel Such classification. 1. The idiophones, the kulintangan, agong, gabang, and the kuwain. The aerophones, the suling, and the saunay. 3. The chordophones, the viola, and not the least, 4. The membranophone, the gabang. This musical instrument create music not only single-handedly but in splendid ensemble that even in renowned artists and audiences in France and some other part of the world were stand by in extraordinary musically. Sulu traditional attire. The people of Sulu were also active partners of people in Southeast Asia, India, Middle East, and China, in trade and commerce commencing from the 7th century AD. As noted by the historian, the Sulu pearl is one of the most precious gems that its trading partners was up to. Through trade and commerce
culture borrowing and sharing took place. Thus, they had developed an equally exquisite cultural heritage line with dress and accessories. These dresses are of Indian Indonesian origin as well that of the Chinese. And by just looking at their colorful and magnificent dresses and accessories, one can say that they are highly sophisticated in their own right. The grave markers of Sulu present a fascinating and complex subject for study. Variety of materials and variation in form and style exists not only between communities, but even within single grave sites. Wood, coral, and concrete are used for form ranging from an adorned surface to a large, colorful, ornate, and abstract carving of clearly recognizable human and animal form. Tausug weapon. Throughout Sulu, there are blacksmiths producing iron implements ranging from simple fish spears and crude bolos to the elaborate kris or kalis and barong in terms of artistry the most interesting. Work by Sulu Smith are decorate dade weapon. At one time there was apparently a great variety of these. Some clearly derived from Middle East prototypes, but today there are only two types generally found, the kalis and barong. Traditionally, these barong are passed from father to son, and it's said that barong exists in Sulu which were once used against the Spaniards and American troops. Sulu earthenwares. The ancient people of the Philippines had a rich tradition of pottery. The pottery and jars have different usage. Some potteries are used for food and beverages storage, while others are used for burials and religious ceremonies. Brassware. Among the Tausug royal household, brass was the common material used. These are seen in their kitchenwares like tray or talam, and batunjang, brass tikitel or sili, brass pot, pamamasalan, and the most common, betel nut case or pagmamaan. Other household implements. The Tausug visual arts are also represented by woodworks, and these woodworks can also be seen in their kitchen utensils like ulayan, jamarker, jangatan, grater, gagawi, wooden, spatula, luwag, ladle, among others. They have also all types of basket and food containers, and food cupboard that are not simply as they are. But looking at this item closely, these are magnificent work of art that shows craftsmanship and ingenuity. Moreover, other kitchen utensils also represent varieties of food served in Tausug and Sama kitchen. For every type of how certain food recipe is created, they have a perfect utensil to create the gastronomic masterpiece. Even these utensils are just made of wood, iron, and stone. Act number 2408. An Act number 2408, an act providing a temporary form of government for the territory, known as the Department of Mindanao and Sulu, making applicable territory. With certain exemption, the provision of general laws now in force in the Philippine Island, and for other purposes. Whereas the change of government in the Department of Mindanao and Sulu affected in January, last necessitates certain reform, and not only the time ripe for this reform, but they are incessantly demanded by present condition in said department. Religion of Sulu. The Sulu people are Muslim community living in the Sulu archipelago, a chain of islands in the Pacific Ocean in the southwestern Philippines. with around 700,000 inhabitants.